Yo, what's up, guys? I think we're live. I noticed that when scheduling the stream, I put 9 a.m. That was meant to be 10 a.m. So bear with me. I know we don't have a plethora of people waiting, but we're still getting our bearings, right? We're still figuring things out as we go. But slight hiccup there. Slight hiccup yesterday on the stream. Happy Sunday. Hopefully a few people can hop in. If you do hop in, say what's up in the chat. I'm just gonna be chilling, watching, um, watching some of the charts, looking at some news that we saw this week or today. Go through some of the stuff that I've been seeing on Twitter, on X. Bitcoin getting a bit of a move up here today, which worries me a bit because chart, right? We're probably gonna create or we might create a CME gap. Maybe not though. It looks like we closed the CME up here. So maybe we don't create a CME gap, but we do still have a CME gap down here at 54K. So people are still worried that, this is gonna come and get filled right here. So we'll see. Maybe we keep pulling back this week, come fill this CME gap. Who knows? I'm feeling a little bit bearish. I don't know why. I just feel like it might not be time yet. But we do have an interesting similarity here as well. Right? This looks pretty similar to what we're doing right here. So I think there's a chance, right? Could be near the bottom. Could be ready to push out of here soon. Head back up. Let me know if you're hopping in the chat. I don't want to go through too much before there's anyone here. Last Sunday, man, was so much fun. Price was up here pumping, We had 100 people in the chat for 2 hours, or in the stream for 2 hours straight. And then we got all this, man. SEC appeal, price collapsing. Absolutely brutal week for XRP. But hopefully, soon enough, we can return to times like this and get things rocking and rolling again, have some more excitement in the market. But probably just do a short stream today, 30, 45 minutes. Depending if people hop in. I mean, if we could get it crazy like it was last Sunday, we'll probably stay on again for like 2 hours, but I feel like it'll be more of a chill Sunday. The streams are obviously a lot more fun when we're pumping or when something crazy's happening. Because where we're at right now, it's basically watching paint dry, right? Ain't nothing going on. So if you're hopping in, say what's up in the chat. Hope you're having a nice start to your Sunday. After this, gonna go get a workout. Maybe do some pickleball. Who knows? Read my Bible. Amen. Yeah, we got some memes running too. A lot of the memes have been going crazy the past couple weeks, which is never really a good sign because normally when the memes go crazy, everything kind of comes to an end. So hopefully not a top indicator, but we'll see. That's what I wanted. We did have some we always have fun tweets to go through. So We have people that love to repost these charts talking about 80,000% spike that's coming and get crazy bullish, crazy speculation, right? But I do think we're close to this. Some kind of breakout at least. Here from Crypto Wizard, a matter of time. It's accumulation, not a bear market, just ask gold. So you've seen this chart a lot actually too. Comparing where Bitcoin's at to where gold was just at, but gold was on a much longer time frame. This was over like 12 years. Gold had this consolidation that, you know, chopped a lot of people out, and then eventually, just recently, it went on to break out of this consolidation and push into all-time highs, and gold's been ripping. So hopefully that's what is coming next for us very soon for Bitcoin, and it'll carry the whole market as it does. I'm not sure if any of you guys saw this. I don't even know if I can play this because I don't want to get copyrighted, but that Pereira fight last night was nuts. This 12-second sequence, just go to my Twitter account and could see it. I retweeted it. This sequence was so smooth, so clean. He says here, right, this should be shown in kickboxing classes around the world. So here's another person talking about Ripple and Swift. No matter how you dissect it, Ripple will find its way into the new financial system. Whether it's partnerships with Finastra, because Finastra utilizes RippleNet Cloud Service, or Volante Technologies connecting to Swift API. So Volante Technologies launches Swift message validation service on the cloud, and we know that Volante is partnered with Ripple, right? Volpay Ripple processor module speeds integration to that Ripple global settlement network, right? So we already know this, right? There's so many connections all over the place, and they just keep growing. More connections, more partnerships, and I mean, it's just going to be a matter of time, right, before all this comes to fruition. Here's another good one, right? 25 hours awake. Boom, top researchers confirm $98.99 in only the next 12 to 24 hours. And it's on the XRP ledger. Can you imagine if we pumped to $100 in 12 hours? And this is from Crypto Geek. He commented on this, showing 24 hours until a $98.99 surge begins. Yes, I'm talking about CTF token. Oh, he's talking about CTF token. That one gets shilled a lot. I think it's complete nonsense. Best I'm selling XRP before that. Only on Ledger, not really. Yeah, me too, laughing. Dude, there's just too much nonsense like this in the XRP community for no reason. All this insanity and hype. It's just a joke. Here we go. XRP coming. Bitstamp posting a big green laser to the sky. I know exactly what this is. Hopefully. 100% dog. Hopefully that's the XRP candle. Yeah, dude. You guys gotta go hop on my Twitter and follow, or like go watch these videos if you're interested in MMA and you didn't watch the Pereira fight last night. This was absolutely nuts. Like, it was probably one of the most brutal rounds of UFC I've ever seen. Completely savage. Oh, here's a good chart from the charting guy. He said, for people asking me when XRP will moon, or if it's over, I'll repeat this for 1,000,000 times. XRP and other altcoins will do nothing significant until Bitcoin breaks into price discovery. True. It'll range between 43 and 67 cents until then. The monthly Bollinger Bands continue to tighten, and a monthly close above the band at 67 cents and we moon, and a monthly close below the band at 43 cents and we die. These bands will continue to tighten until a decision is made. Other than that, we just keep chopping. So yeah, there's just still been nothing significant on the XRP chart. Like, we've just been chopping, dude. We've been chopping for such a long time. It's ridiculous. But even with the appeal, nothing significant's happened, right? We're still just sitting here in the triangle. But here's the chart with the Bollinger Bands. You can see how close they are. Like these, I think this is the closest the Bollinger Bands have ever been. Um, which means some kind of explosive move should be pretty imminent, hopefully to the upside, right? Bitcoin still on target for Q4 parabolicness? He says yes. So yeah, I do still think we're on track for this Q4 big parabolic move of some sorts. It'll it might just take some time. Doesn't always happen immediately, right? Could take a few weeks before we see something crazy. YP, what's your expectations for the end of 2024? Thanks. I think the whole market will go up through the next 3 months. Like I said, like I was just saying, it might take a couple weeks. Like we might still have some more chop for Bitcoin or some more downside first. But typically, right, throughout all of history for Bitcoin and crypto, Q4, especially of election years, always in election years, is very, very bullish. And it's normally when the euphoric, you know, breakout starts. So I think Bitcoin will break out of this range probably this month, but maybe it takes till next month or December. And then we go on some kind of run. I don't really have a price target for Bitcoin or how high we're going to go, but I do think that will coincide with XRP finally breaking through this level and getting our move to set new all-time highs. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm hoping for. Dude, same with HBAR. Hopefully that once Bitcoin can do that, this can get out of the gutter, also go for a new all-time high run. But for right now, still just a waiting game for Bitcoin, man. Bitcoin has just been brutal. Brutal since we topped back in March. Just going sideways and bleeding out. So hopefully in the coming weeks, this month, we can get the momentum we need to push up out of here. Right, we did set our first higher low and then higher high. So good sign. It also looks to me, right, like a big inverse head and shoulders here that we broke out, kind of came back down, retested an important level here before we're hopefully getting ready to pump higher. But I know there are a good handful of people that are still pretty bearish, like some good analysts too. On Twitter, you have Credible Crypto, who's normally really spot on, and he still thinks that, you know, we might have one more push up here, but then we ultimately will touch like the low 50s again, or even set a new low like to 48. Hopefully that's not the case, because that's gonna really suck and be another couple months probably of just tedious price action. But he obviously is still very bullish and thinks that we do have that one last parabolic leg to the upside, regardless of all that. So, but as for right now, just a waiting game. What are you invested in, YP? You XRP or hello, hello? There we go. What the heck? Hoping to go play some pickleball or something later, man. Y'all ever just get cooped up at home, but at the same time you don't want to go out and do anything? I'm interested to see where this CME opens later today. Hopefully we open down here so we have a gap to the upside, but because I don't want us to start pumping too soon, and then have a gap to the downside and have to come back down. No, hello from South Africa. What's up, No? Nice to see you again. Haven't heard from you in here in a while. I know I haven't been streaming too much, but how you doing today? What time is it for you in South Africa right now? I'm assuming pretty late at night or early evening. Yeah, we had Oh, this was actually an interesting development as well. 7:05. Nice. You have a good weekend, no? We had an interesting development here. Coinbase asked the judge in their case to certify an interlocutory appeal so that they could present their case to the Second Circuit alongside Ripple. And together they would both be able to give the Second Circuit a comprehensive view of the SEC's unlawful approach to crypto. So this would be interesting to see, right? They both go up to the Second Circuit together to just slam the SEC for their overreach, right? It'll be cool to see how many people end up backing Ripple this time around and showing support because they realize, oh yeah, no, Ripple's helping the industry and the SEC is aggressively trying to destroy it. So hear from Vet. A lot of people like this that you'll see commenting. He goes, beware buyers, there are major red flags in crypto, even within the top 50 by market cap. And comments on a lot of them, but he says XRP claims to be decentralized, but it's not. So Vet corrects him. He says this is FUD. The XRP ledger is decentralized, open source, and permissionless. And we had a really good interview or debate the other day between this Bitcoin maxi Da Vinci and Matt Hamilton, a former Ripple employee and XRP dev. Dude, Matt Hamilton demolished this Bitcoin maxi, like very respectfully, but he destroyed them, dude. Sounded like this guy was a fish out of water. I had no idea what he was talking about when it came to Bitcoin and XRP. And Matt Hamilton, the XRP dev, was educating him, to say the least. No, I haven't been getting your notifications when you're live. So I normally watch and have to rewind to beginning. Yeah, I do go live at different times. So especially if I'm going live like in the afternoon here, like 6 hours from now, 7 hours from now, then it's the middle of the night for you. So, but I'm gonna try and do these Sunday ones pretty consistently in the morning over here. Like I said, I accidentally scheduled this one for the wrong time. I scheduled it for 9 a.m. my time. I thought I did 10, so I just hopped on like 45 minutes late, technically. The bell icon is turned on. I appreciate that. But yeah, I want to try and do these ones pretty consistently on Sunday mornings, even if they'll be kind of short. But last weekend on Sunday was just so much fun when the price of XRP was pumping, and we got 100 concurrent viewers for like 2 hours straight. And the chat was popping, people talking, a lot going on. And I hope we could get to the point where live streams are like that consistently. Then I'll be more than happy to hop on live all the time. But when they're still small like this, we're just chilling. We're just grinding, building slowly. Trying to get back to some more non-crypto content as well. I don't know when I'll get around to it, but I want to do some more fitness videos, some more nature videos, some more fighting videos, some more faith videos. Relight that creative spark, hopefully. Maybe I gotta wait until I get out of this state again. Ashley's husband, I just 50x leverage 50k XRP pump. From where, Ashley? You just did that right here? You're telling me you just went 50x leverage long with 50,000 XRP. What's your liquidation price? What? You're a psychopath. Holy. 50x long right here. What? Yeah, what's your liquidation? Like 52 and a half? $52.5 liquidation price? Where are you going to take profit? Like 57 cents? I could see this as a trade, maybe. Yeah, that's about right. I don't know about 50x leverage, but I mean, good luck to you, my friend. Good luck. Hopefully. Like I said, look, I see a lot of similarities here between this bottom and the bottom we're kind of forming right now. Like this looks pretty similar to me, right? So I could see us getting a move up out of here. Hopefully this week. Do I think XRP will pump a bit even if Bitcoin's looking a bit bearish? I mean, it could, man. Uh, I I really think that appeal could have been the final shakeout. Like really just we had a fake breakout of our macro pattern and then absolutely scare everyone into oblivion with this move down and an appeal thinking it's going to be tied up for more like years to come, and then we end up just ripping out of here. I think that would be pretty funny, to be honest. So no worries for the people praying on my downfall. I put an acceptable stop loss. Hey man, I'm praying for your upfall, not your downfall. You're only 2x long. See, I don't mess with any of the leverage, guys. I just buy and hold personally. What exchanges do you guys leverage trade with? I know you're outside of the U.S. No. What about you, Ashley? Are you U.S. or outside of the U.S.? Because there aren't even really many platforms that we can do that with here. Unfortunately, the government restricts us for some reason. Margex with a VPN, yeah, VPN. I figured. It's just so weird how the government even has a say in that. Beyond me, makes no sense. They're okay with you losing money in plenty of other ways, but they don't want you to leverage trade crypto. Will and more leverage on pullbacks. Yeah. I mean, there are definitely opportunities that present themselves where I feel like leverage would make sense, but it's still just so risky in this space because you never know what could happen. You could get liquidated so quick. Like even with the stop loss, if we have some crazy events, you could get smashed in within like a few minutes. Let's see, what else did I have here on my Twitter? Oh, this was actually interesting too from Crypto Insight UK. He said he's not trying to give anyone hopium here, but he received this from a lawyer who he knew in the UK, and he got this before the SEC appeal was announced. He did state he's not an expert in this specifically, and that U.S. law is very different, but he still thought this was interesting. He said, on XRP legal wise, it would make sense for a settlement to be announced before the deadline, I feel. If it isn't, I think they at least file the notice of appeal, and then a settlement is reached before the grounds are filed. Just my thoughts. Very interesting take there. That would definitely be super bullish if we got a settlement announcement to conclude everything. It kind of just drops out of nowhere. That'd be a white swan event, and I would expect us to end up breaking out of our macro triangle at that point. All right, settlement announcement, that should absolutely send us. But again, just been a waiting game. So Wim v. Wervin, after this 15% crash, can you still compare the 2017 chart to these, or does it no longer make sense? Dude, that's a good question. So there was a fractal that was following. So there's two fractals here, right? I'm going to go back to the daily. So I'm going to move this one for now. This is the one that I was using that was following really closely from 2017. This thing was following pretty spot on from this point, even back here kind of. And we got this pump this exact day, and then we deviated. And now this one is not following at all. So this one This one's deviated. I don't think you can really make an argument for this one anymore at all. Like it doesn't make much sense. But there is this one, which this one is from this period right over here. It's from right there. And this one doesn't look bad. This looks like that there's a chance. It's not perfect, but I mean, fractals are never perfect, right? So it looks like there's a shot that this one's following somehow. It's pretty close here. We get the dump. And then it would say within the next few days, we start ripping and roaring out of here. And then, you know, $6.50 by November 1st. I mean, I wouldn't complain about that. But our main fractal from 2017 did break. But again, you can never expect these things to follow perfectly, right? They're just fractals at the end of the day. They just give us some kind of idea what it's done in the past. So, but it does look interesting nonetheless. And like I was just saying, I do think there's a world in which this is the bottom. One last scare event to freak everyone out, and then we just kind of rip out of here. You catch a lot of people off guard that think an appeal is kind of like a death sentence, and that we're just going to do nothing again for the next 4 years. So I just don't think that's the case. Things have been still escalating in terms of adoption worldwide. No, price will normally 90% of the time follow big liquidation levels. Yeah, a lot of people use those heat maps. I'm not sure exactly where those are. Let me see if I can find one. I've never looked into it. Crypto heat map. I don't know if you have to pay for it. No, I'm not sure where to find those. But I know what you mean, where it shows like the big blocks of liquidity, like above or below, where there's those liquidation levels, and it will often hunt down that liquidity. So I think six sounds good to me. Yeah, me too, man. 6 would be nice by the end of the month. Look, October is my birthday month, so that's all. I'm just hoping that we can get over $1 this month. Maybe that's hopium, but I thought we were on track. I thought we were really about to break out here. I mean, we did break out here on the weekly chart, right? Let's move this. Let's go to the weekly, right? We absolutely, we broke out of our weekly chart, man. And it faked us out. Look at that. 3, 4 perfect touches, almost 5. We absolutely broke out. And then we just dumped right back down. Super unfortunate, dude. Super, super sad. Unless we could get a weekly close back here at 62 cents in 7 hours. Imagine we somehow pump back up here and close back over like 61, 62 cents for this weekly candle. That would be a pretty nutty day. I'll tell you know what I use and it's free. What do you use, No? Dude, that would be nuts. Imagine if we can rally up to like 62 before the close today. Everyone would be losing their minds. I'd be streaming all day if that started happening. Let's see what else I got here on Twitter. Oh, I did a live stream yesterday with the lead dev of this meme coin, Conan Caspa. If you guys are interested in memes at all, go check that out. It's about like Caspa memes, KRC20. Oh, dude, 24 hours crypto, man. Let's read this tweet. This one was hilarious. Okay. So this was an article. XRP rally is never going to happen. Max Kaiser claims. Max Kaiser quoted part of the article. He goes, "The Ripple chief executive and testicle gargler Brad Garlinghouse called this appeal predictable and reasoned before dumping another 100 million worthless XRP on witless noobs. He said that his company will keep fighting using the money he prints, the SEC, as long as it takes to score the ultimate victory yacht to escape on. Ripple spent more than $200 million in customer funds in total to pretend fight against the regulator in court. This amount includes $125 million in champagne money fines that the judge this year ruled to be paid by Ripple, thus reducing the initial $2 billion sum requested by the SEC. Dude, these Bitcoin maxis, man, they never learn. All right, 24 hours crypto. Max, it's clear you're passionate about your beta test coin, BTC, but your take on XRP and Ripple is heavily skewed. Let's break this down. First, claiming Ripple is irresponsibly dumping XRP on or using customer funds is a gross misrepresentation. Ripple's XRP holdings are largely locked in escrow, ensuring the responsible release over time. Mind you, normally they buy back the ones that they release every month and just keep them. Compare this to Bitcoin. Over a million Bitcoin is held by an unknown entity, giving it far more centralization risk than XRP ever will. Ripple's transparency is well documented, while the true power players in Bitcoin remain hidden in the shadows. True. Also, let's be real about Ripple's legal fight. They've spent $200 million defending the innovation that XRP represents, not squandering funds. This is about setting a precedent for the future of finance, not buying yachts. True. And in terms of value, XRP's utility and ability to revolutionize payments are far beyond what Bitcoin's current use case offers. In time, XRP's role as a bridge currency and liquidity provider will become undeniable. When that happens, the narrative will flip, and those clinging to outdated views will find themselves proven wrong. I'll just say this: it might be worth reconsidering your stance on XRP, your stance before XRP outpaces the very asset you're defending. Max, I truly feel bad for you. And then he says screenshot and spam in his comments because Max probably blocked him. So I thought that was great. These Bitcoin maxis just don't learn, man. That debate between Da Vinci and Matt Hamilton was wonderful. Oh, here's a clip of that, by the way.
As the mining subsidies
Can we hear this?
Disappear, then the fees are going to get higher and higher, and it's going to be your banks, your rich people, whatever, they're going to use it, because the everyday person is just simply not going to be able to afford to transact on Bitcoin. So they're going to have to use layer twos that just, most of those remove the interesting aspects that make Bitcoin unique. And so you might as well use something instead that is far more pragmatic with this approach. And like I said, the XRP ledger was created by Bitcoin developers who understood this, right? That is why they created the XRP ledger, because they understood this. And one of the first use cases of Bitcoin, of the XRP ledger, was to tokenize Bitcoin, right? That's why it was the first blockchain to have a DEX, the first blockchain to support tokenization, because one of its early use cases was to tokenize Bitcoin and transact Bitcoin in a far more efficient manner.
Dude, just absolutely educating him about XRP. Here's a good one from Armando Pantoja. Here's why XRP isn't in a bear market despite the SEC's noise. In 2020, it rallied from 11 cents to $2. We're forming a 7-year macro base, pennant broken. Well, not broken anymore, unfortunately. Tightest Bollinger Bands ever. Post-halving price surges, SEC's last-ditch play, XRP will rise again. Just showing, the usual charts we look at about how bullish we are. If we go over to the XRP, oh my goodness, coffee's hitting. XRP versus Bitcoin. So this is a nasty weekly candle, unfortunately. But we still have bounced pretty significantly off of this major low. And I still do think that this will continue to this level at some point. Maybe it takes some time. But I think we're still in a really good position. Now, excitingly, was secured a male loneliness. A giant bullish reversal. Dude, RLUSD has also been being minted like crazy. What did I want to talk about, though? Satoshi. There's like a documentary coming out here. Oh, so this is who people are speculating Satoshi is. But there's a documentary coming out on HBO, I believe, that Yeah. So new HBO documentary claims to have uncovered the true identity of Satoshi, the creator of Bitcoin. Interesting. So I'm gonna be watching this when it comes out on Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll probably watch it. Should be interesting. Hopefully, they uncover something um of meaning, right? Dude, so we also people forgot about this already. We already had the Bitwise XRP ETF announced, or they're filing for it. Are more coming next? Hopefully. Again, I don't think it matters all that much in the grand scheme of things. The ETFs get hyped up way more than they need to be, right? Look what happened with ETH. ETH got its ETF, and nothing of substance has happened with ETH. ETH is in the dirt right now, dude. What, the ETF came out like here, right? ETH is getting dogged on. Still think it'll go higher here eventually, but kind of are at the line in the sand right now. Been sitting on this trend line. So hopefully this gets a bounce with the whole market. Bitcoin, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going to happen this week. I'm always bullish, but something in my gut's telling me it's just not time yet. Hope I'm wrong, though. I really do. Hope I'm wrong. Hopefully we can get movement this week. But this just looks like I don't know. Something about the move doesn't scream super bullish to me. I feel like we're kind of retesting this area, and we're probably going to get rejected. But I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm just some idiot on the internet, so don't take my word as gospel. We'll have to wait. Hopefully we wake up tomorrow and Bitcoin's just doing something like this. That would be awesome. Ashley, yeah, Bitcoin is sketch right now. I closed my long position. That was a good long if you got in down here, right? But if I had to place, if I did leverage trade, had to make my bets, I would probably be thinking of some shorts right here, just to play around, even though I'm not trading. Here's what I would be looking for. If I were to take a trade here, I'd maybe wait. This would have been a great entry right where we pumped up to, like just under 63. Short position, enter somewhere around here. Stop loss, I would put maybe above like this level, and I'd be targeting the lows or like near the lows, maybe something like that, like a four risk to reward ratio. I don't think that's bad. Yes, sir. Easy money. I don't know, man. I want to get into the trading a bit, but I just want to wait because all I've been doing is accumulating. I want us to get a bull run so I can take some profit out and then set aside like a trading bag to play with and trade with. But I also don't want to deal with the whole getting a VPN thing here in the US and going with some of these sketchier exchanges. And like I just wish the US would not be so dumb and just let us trade. Because again, you could throw all your money options trading in the stock market and lose it all. The whole idea that they're protecting us somehow makes no sense, dude. It's ridiculous. Only good thing on ETH are memes. Sure. Memes, sure. Look, guys, I'm not a big meme guy. I've made this very clear. But memes do have potential. And memes have moved a lot more than XRP has. So if all I did was buy meme coins from the day that I entered this market, I could tell you I would be a millionaire right now. If all I bought from the day that I started buying crypto was Pepe, I'd be a millionaire right now. It's so dumb. No. On Bitcoin, there is a 1.1 billion liquidation. In short term, I think Bitcoin will go up to around 65K before we head down to 59 or 57K. So that's a similar thought to what Credible Crypto has. Here, let me pull him up. Let me see if I could find what his current outlook is. See if he has a chart. Yeah. So this is what he's currently thinking, right? Like a push a little bit higher, back down to these lows, back up to like 68K, 69, and then nuke to set new lows. I really hope he's wrong this time, but he's pretty spot on with a lot of the stuff he calls. This would be probably the most brutal scenario to have play out and to go through. To pump back up to 70, man, and then come back down and break our low at 49. Everyone would be done. Everyone would be so fed up with the market. I feel like we're already at a point where everyone's so fed up with the market. Like, no one's in this space anymore except for the people that are adamant and dedicated believers in crypto. There's no normies. There's no newbies. No retail. No euphoria. But then we got block. Oh, let's go to blockchain backer, because blockchain backer has been pretty bullish as well. So he's showing setups like this, right? And we've had Sui come up off the lows. Like, dude, Sui's been a machine. Crypto. Like, look at this, dude. Sui has been a monster. And he's saying that the setup that Sui had here looks very similar to Solana before it went on its crazy run last cycle. So he's showing that here. Celestia also has a similar setup, and Sia had a similar setup when it went crazy in the cycle before the last one in 2016, 2017. So he's getting bullish, but he also thinks that we could be in for a more drawn out correction here, like one more push up. So this would corroborate what Credible Crypto is saying, actually. One more push up before we get a drawn out ABC. That takes us throughout Q4 before we see any positive action. So I don't know, man. This thing could still be boring for a while, unfortunately. I hope it's not the case, but I mean, if you're still here now, then you're here till the bitter end. So just a matter of patience. If we hopefully we can get Bitcoin back through this level, and hopefully we can just rock it out of here. That's what I'm hoping for. Get the excitement back in the market. Give us our blow off top. Give us our alt season. We've been patient. We've been waiting. Just crazy, man. I've really been here. I've been here since like when? Somewhere around here. I went through that. I went through that. I went through this. And I've just been accumulating. I have not taken a dollar out of the market. I have been buying since here. Since here. I know there are some people, right, that have been even farther than me. They've been buying since back here. But I have not taken a dollar out of the market. I have only bought and accumulated since September of 2021. And best believe it will pay off one day. Confident in that. Is that day soon? Is that day sometime this year? Maybe. Next year? Maybe. I don't know. All I know is that, crypto is the future of finance. And we're still early because stuff like XRP is at a 30 billion market cap. Stuff like HBAR is at a 2 billion market cap. Dude, HBAR, the buy on HBAR right now is insane. Sui still has a lot of inflation crypto. Yeah, no, for sure. But no one really seems to care sometimes. Like when something gets rolling, it just kind of goes. If it gets a lot of hype in the cycle. Yeah, dude, HBAR, this buy on HBAR is nuts that we're still down here. Actually mind-blowing. Once HBAR moves, I think it'll be crazy. And let's look at the Fibonacci's. $2.36 would be the 4236 extension. I'll take that on HBAR all day, man. That HBAR gets to 236. I'm not worrying about anything for a while. Let's just say that. That's not even a crazy target either for HBAR. Fully diluted, that would be 100 billion, like a little over 100 billion market cap. Like, that's not even crazy. A $2.30 HBAR, $2 HBAR is 100 billion fully diluted market cap. For what HBAR does, that's nothing. Right? Solana got there, and Solana is a piece of garbage that breaks half the time. So I don't know, man. It's just fascinating, like, that people don't understand or don't get it with assets like this. So undervalued, it's crazy. And one day it'll all catch up, in my opinion. And we're gonna be grateful that we saw it beforehand. Any questions, guys, in the chat? Let me know if you're wondering anything. Look at this, the Mango Man, out in Thailand. Just looking through some more stuff. I'll play another quick clip from this.
But it's supporting a fraudulent system.
How is it supporting a fraudulent system? Would you characterize Strike as supporting a fraudulent system because it allows transactions between bank accounts with Bitcoin?
Yes.
Does that mean Bitcoin's a fraudulent system?
Oh, so good, man. You can't make it up. The XRP maxis just have no idea. No, on XRP we have a lot of liquidations at 583, so in my opinion it might pull down to wash out last week's hands, but in my opinion I really do think just before after election then it's moon. Dude, that's the crazy thing too, right? The US election is a month away at this point. And stuff's only been getting crazier the closer we get, it seems. So who knows what's going to happen in the next 30 days. I think it's going to be a crazy month. But yeah, I think we're very close to something of substance occurring. A meaningful breakout of some kind. But yeah, here's what you're talking about, I think. Actually, he doesn't show the liquidations at 58. He shows liquidity up here at like 66 cents. And then a little bit below us around 50 cents. But this is a couple days old now, so, or a day old. Who knows? Yeah, it'll be very interesting to see how it all plays out. I'm excited for the end of the month. Around my birthday, I'm going to go to a cabin in the mountains in Utah for 3 days, 4 days. I might lock away my phone while I'm there and just have no screens for like a weekend. The only problem with that is that I think that is the massive UFC card. Yeah, unfortunately that's during this massive UFC card that I really, really want to watch. So, I don't know, maybe I do like Thursday, Friday, unplug Saturday. Maybe I drive back Saturday to watch the fight. Because that's a big UFC. That's probably the card of the year. Super exciting card. So I don't think I want to miss that. But I haven't had a cigar in a while, like 3 months. I have a nice cigar. up in the mountains. What's crazy is my second most viewed video on this channel is my video talking about why I smoke cigars. I might have to bring back the cigar videos. Do like cigar reviews. But I just haven't had the urge to smoke like that. Hasn't sounded as nice as it used to. But every now and then, I think I'll do some cigar videos, cigar reviews. But yeah, man. Hopefully, let's see where the CME opens later today. Let's see how the market opens tomorrow. Look at the Russell. You just got to get this thing to break, dude. Set some new highs. The Dow. Dude, Dow's still right at all-time highs. S&P still right at all-time highs. Crazy time. Crazy time to be alive and be in the markets. Exciting stuff. But I think I'll probably start to wrap things up here. Get ready. Go ahead to the gym. Yeah. If things get crazy, best believe I'll be hopping on live stream. So if you haven't already, please leave a like on the stream. Subscribe to the channel and turn on bell notifications. I know you got them, no, but I feel like I just be going live when you're asleep. So, but yeah, I think I'll wrap it up for now, and maybe post a video later. But thank you guys for hopping in. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Do I have the CME futures chart? Yeah, so that's just what I was on. This is the CME futures chart right here. Right, on the futures chart, we have this. Yeah, we have this small gap down here on the futures chart at like 54 to 54.5K. So that's what we're looking for. We're hoping that if we do have to come down, we'll probably fill that gap. But hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully we could leave this one behind. But I wouldn't be surprised if we do come down and fill that gap. So, but all right. Thank you guys for hopping in. I appreciate it. Appreciate you giving me some of your time this Sunday morning. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll catch you guys next time I go live or in the next video. Peace out.